We had these yummy sandwiches from the Brussels train station a few times. They were delish. And we went to Bruges. This is Schmedenpoort, a very old gate to the city, and you can see just barely there's a skull. There's a guy beheaded, and his head was put up there as an example to others, and it's since been replaced by iron. This one is St. Salvador's Cathedral. It's very nifty.
I cannot tell you how many times we saw a dead Christ looking very gauntly beneath his own self being crucified. I'll be honest, I didn't look up much information about this, but I was curious about a motif I kept seeing in this cathedral of a house being lifted up by the clouds and also some angels. I don't know. If anyone knows anything about that, maybe reach out to me or something. It is quite rare, especially in such a popular and well-visited cathedral, to get this close to the altar as well as the clergy seating. So I was very excited about this. This cathedral actually has attached to it a very fun museum that was free to the public while we were there. So of course, naturally, we indulged in all of these ancient, amazing manuscripts and weird religious doodads.
Another cool thing about this cathedral were these burial plots that were unearthed and have a piece of glass over them so you can look down inside and see the art. Next, we walked to the Church of Our Lady. Somewhere out behind all that, there is an original Michelangelo. In fact, it's the only one outside of Italy. It was a little too expensive for our budget, so we didn't go and see it. But it is a sculpture of Mary with the Christ child.
Bruges, bruh. My Flemish or Dutch is not very good, but This is probably one of the more touristy cities that we went to. Even on the off season, it was pretty busy. Really quick, these are the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Grote Markt. We walked through here a lot because it was kind of centrally located. Of course, we had to get some amazing Belgian waffles. And some great frites with pepper sauce.
I like it. It's like a sauce with like
Kind of meaty. Isn't it?
maybe. Don't worry about it.
I don't think about it.
Yeah, we're just gonna not think about that.
Sorry about that.
Tastes a little like gravy.
No.
Forgot that it's like anything.
This is the Basilica of the Holy Blood. So basilicas, they have to do a little bit more than churches or cathedrals to kind of earn this basilica status. This basilica was amazing inside. Just something about the simplicity of the brick and the interior. Oh wow. Oh. Really loved this painting, but I was also very drawn to how eerie some aspects of this basilica was. Look at these faces in the stone. Oh my gosh. Once again, we have Christ looking so dead beneath himself, getting dead. Why the blood of Christ? Well, this basilica boasts to have a piece of cloth that has some of Christ's blood on it. And we were able to see the blood. We were asked not to film or take any pictures of the blood, so per their request, we did not. But it was, I don't know any other word for it than interesting to see the quote-unquote blood of Christ.
That's where we live with our cat.
Right here. Right there. That's our house. And
This is where we take Gomez on
this
walks.
is where we take our cat on walks. I wish.
This is a very interesting cathedral. I can't really make sense of it, but it is the Madeleine Cathedral. This cathedral was, for whatever reason, sold, and it's since become some kind of art installation, coffee shop, just hangout spot.
And of course, even in a retired cathedral, I got an organ.
And here is another very old gate to the city. We took a long walk across the city to this cemetery, but being the kind of people that we are, we had to check it out. We came here for this man. Wowee. Cemetery of the Skull.
So fun fact, we found this, which is a geocache of sorts, but on it is White Sands Missile Range, which is just kind of a fun little coincidence because that's the site of the Trinity test for the first nuclear bomb, but we were just there a few months ago and I have a patch of the Trinity site, New Mexico, from White Sands Missile Range. Same site. Weird little coincidence.
In the olden days, this tower was used for storing gunpowder. And for dinner that night, we had some weird frites, but they were good.
This is Retzen's Lucifernum, and we're gonna have to keep this as kind of a cliffhanger for now. On the night that we came here, it didn't quite feel right, but we do come back.